What's up, you guys? Today we're going to talk about my MEPS experience. So let's get straight into the video.
Going from London to Paris, London to Paris. 우리가 가는 그곳이 여기든 Paris.
What's up, you guys? So today what we're going to be talking about is my MEPS experience. Now, if you don't know what MEPS is, that is the Military Entrance Processing Station. And so basically what you're doing there is you're getting your medical done, you're getting your physical done, everything that you need in order to meet the qualifications for any of the branches of the military you're trying to get into. So for me, it's Air Force. I ship off to boot camp October 8th. I mean, not October 8th, October 9th. I have to be at a hotel October 8th. I'll get into detail of that later, probably, if I feel like it. But basically for MEPS, what they do is you go to your recruiter. It's been a while now, you guys have been planning this. And so he gives you a few stacks of paper and he hands you an address. Now that address is for the hotel that you get to spend in. And I'm not even gonna lie, this hotel was literally like $300 or $400 a night. It was amazing. But we couldn't get into the pool. We couldn't really do anything that fun. Cause basically, if you got injured or if like you got water in your ear, or if anything happened like that, you basically have to stay there. And no one wants. As nice as it was, no one wants to stay there for more than they have to, because MEPS is just horrible. It is hell on earth. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, almost half of the people there, they were not decent at all. But so it came to that day. I drove to the hotel. It was like 44 minutes away from me. So I got to the hotel and I'm looking around after I just finished parking, and I'm like, I have no idea where to go. So I go up to the main lobby and I don't see anybody, and no one is in like military uniform. Everybody is dressed all fancy. Like, this looks like the Great Gatsby ball. And so then I head out to the concierge and I see someone with an Air Force logo on their backpack. So I follow them and I was like, hey, you guys looking for MEPS too? And like, yeah, we are too. So we go to the concierge together. We're there. We ask him, hey, do you know where we go for MEPS? And he had like this weird accent. Well, it's not weird, obviously, because, you know, it's his accent. But like, it was an accent that I couldn't understand. Neither of us could. So he's trying to explain this. All we understood was, you're going to go to M. And we're like, all right, thank you. And then as we're walking away, he's trying to point us in direction, but he still has that accent, so we can't understand him. So we're literally just looking at him and we're just like, yeah, see, that was kind of a waste of time, wasn't it? I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so we get to the M. Basically, we had to go up the elevator and press the letter M. It was literally that easy. We all felt real stupid. I still feel stupid, because I am stupid. Anyway, so we're there. We go to like this little room, basically, where the Air Force meets up. And so we're waiting there for literally almost half an hour, still waiting on people. That half an hour turned into an hour because people still didn't show up. There was only like 5 of us there out of like 50 that was supposed to be there. So we get there, and then all of a sudden we get our room keys. I'm heading to the elevator to get to my room because I'm tired. I'm tired of standing. I just had a big drive. I just want to lay down. I ain't trying to do anything. So I go there to the elevator, and this kid is just running. He's like, hold the elevator, hold the elevator. And being the nice person I am, I was like, I got you, man, I got you. So I hold the elevator, and he was like, thanks, bro. And I'm like, yeah, man, no problem. And I was like, what floor are you trying to go to? And he says 5. I was 5. So I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to the same hallway. He's like, oh, cool. What room number are you? I was like, oh, I'm 537. And I was like, oh, me too. So it turns out he was my roommate. Because you get a roommate when you're staying in the hotel, because, you know, they don't trust us to be by ourselves. Smart people. Very smart people. And so then we get to our room. We both did the same thing. We laid our stuff down. We laid flat on the bed, and we fell asleep for like 20 minutes. We wake up. He's FaceTiming his girl. I'm watching Netflix. And next thing you know, we hear about this party that they're having downstairs. We go downstairs. We have a fun time. We pretty much crushed it, but it was a little too white. Like, every white hit song was the only thing playing, and we're just like,
okay.
I did it again. Sorry. Anyway, so it's time for us to go to bed. We go to sleep at like 11 or so, and we had to wake up at 4. and that was horrible. But we get up, we brush our teeth, we get dressed. Now we're eating a light breakfast because basically you can't have too much protein or sugar in your pee, otherwise, or in your blood sugar. Otherwise, you're screwed. So we literally just had like little packets of cereal with a little bit of milk in there, and an apple. That's it. And so we got on the bus to head to MEPS. We're there. Instantly, we start getting yelled at by someone there. One of the security guards. He was there, literally there, and just yelling at everybody for no reason. And so we make it through. Now we're in MEPS. We go up. We get our name tag. We get our folder. Now we're just walking through. And so the first thing I had to do personally was get my eye exam done. And pretty sure I failed that one because for those of you who don't know, I need contacts. So which I'm not going to be allowed to wear these during boot camp, so that's going to be awesome. So we go to the eye exam, we take it, and I'm like, alright, you're good. And so I'm thinking like, oh, okay, it looks like I made it past. But then I realized as I kept going through everything, that's all they said whenever they're done with you. Like, alright, you're good, get away from me, basically. So after that, I had to do my hearing exam. Then after that, I got in line to get my blood drawn. And that, I don't like needles, guys. I really don't like needles. For me, that's a heart stopper. So I'm there, I'm getting my blood drawn. I'm so happy I got this one guy. He was so nice. Alright, he was like, you good, man? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, alright, we'll give you a second to calm down. I'm like, alright, cool, thank you, man. And then there's this one big guy looking like he can snap anybody with just a snap of his fingers. But he was just stabbing, and I literally heard everyone going, ow, every time. I mean, shoot, if it was me and him, instantly it'd just be like,
why are you running? Why are you running?
I'm not even lying to you guys. That will be me. And so I get my blood drawn. Now I had to pee, and we have to do a drug test. And so I've been holding it in all day since the morning. I chugged down 2 waters. I need to go bad, but they only take like 3 at a time. So I'm struggling. I'm like, please let me go to the restroom already. Finally, they point at me. He's like, do you have to go to the restroom? I'm like, yes, ma'am, I do. Like, okay, go ahead and stand right there. Thank you. But now we have to wait outside the door because there's still people in there taking their test, and we're just like, hurry up! It's not that hard to be in a cup. Me and 2 other guys, were just waiting. We got to the point where we were knocking. It's like, are you guys done in there or what? So we get there. We took our test. We all passed. Because, you know, why wouldn't we? We ain't got nothing to hide.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Basically after that, what did we do? Now we had to do our actual physical. So now we're in line to get my body checked out by the physician. So they sat us in a class earlier, and they explained everything that we were going through, but they denied or forgot. I'm just going to go with forgot because it makes me feel better. They forgot to tell us they would have to do a booty exam, basically. I'm just going to say booty exam because booty exam sounds better than rectal exam. I don't know. So they gave us a little booty exam. So we had to, you know, get our heights, get our weight, waist measurement. Now they said, go ahead and take off your shirt. Instantly, I don't know why, but I just thought wrong. I was like, oh crap. Please don't tell me I gotta have to fight this guy for my life right now. So I take off my shirt, and he's over here like checking me out. He was legit checking me out. He was very thorough. This man was okay. I felt uncomfortable for a quick minute. I really did. And then he was like, all right, go ahead and drop your pants and bend over. And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, oh, they didn't tell you? I was like, tell us what? So in my folder, it had a little pamphlet that explained everything that was going to happen. I wish we got to keep it, but we didn't. We had to pass it on basically to the next person, I guess, after MEPS. But it explained that we had to get our butts checked out, basically. Now, they didn't give us a prostate exam, because, you know, yeah, I'm not down for having a finger up my butt.
It's probing time.
We did that, and he was like, "All right, you're good." It literally took a second. My heart was racing harder than ever, and so yeah, basically that's it. And then now we had to do our physical part. Basically, we got into a room with like 10 to 14 other guys. So this part was actually pretty horrible because we all had to strip down. We were half naked. We didn't have shirt. We didn't have pants, socks, or shoes. Yeah, we only had that on. And so we had to basically perform tests. Basically, like I remember one of the tests was basically like touching your fingers like this without looking at them, and like we had to do it constantly, and then we had to do it as we watched him walk around. But we did that. Then it got down to the infamous duck walk. Now, if y'all don't know about the duck walk is that something you have to do. Basically, you're squatting down and you're walking like a duck. You have to walk down like 10 paces and then walk back down 10 paces. But everybody in there passed except for one person, all because he couldn't do the duck walk. So, which means he would have to try again next time. Which, if you don't pass it the first time, it actually becomes harder to get in once you fail the first time, or second time, or third. However many times you fail, it gets harder because you failed. And I don't know why. It just is. There was somebody who was held back 6 months because he failed the first time. But basically after that, that's it. Then we went to our military personnel. So for me, it was Air Force. So I went to the Air Force office, and there we had to lift up weights, and that would help determine our job. But after that, it was pretty much it. They gave me my paper. They took me to this oval office looking place, and that's where we got sworn in. So we ended up getting sworn in that day. It's not the official swearing, but it's like, I guess it's like a practice swearing to make parents feel happy, I guess, to celebrate the fact that we are now officially enlisted. So once we get through with that, my mom and my siblings show up right after the swearing, and so I remember my mom was crying because she missed it. But that's basically it for MEPS. It was pretty easy. If you guys are going into MEPS, don't overthink it. It's really easy. Just do what they say, because if not, you will get yelled at. Because I remember to finish enlisting, we had to go and get our fingerprints done, and for some reason the fingerprint machine wasn't working on me, and the guy who was doing it got super pissed off, and he had to keep doing it. He had to use his hand to keep moving my finger, and then he's like, okay, now you do it. So I did it the exact same way he did it. But tell me why this guy kept saying, no, your hands are too far up, no, your hands are too far down. I was looking at the lines of where he put them. I was putting my hand on that line. If this dude had a wife, I'm pretty sure she ain't gonna be the wife no more. Yeah, he was yelling at me for what the machine can't pick up. I don't know why, but it can't read my fingerprints, guys. It really can't. Now, boot camp, I ship off October 9th, so I won't be able to upload probably something until after December, because boot camp is 8.5 weeks. So if I leave October 9th, chances are I'll be back around the beginning of December. And that's if I don't get held back, because in boot camp, it's basically like school. You can get held back. So hopefully I just make it through the 8.5 weeks, no problem. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I guess I'll see y'all next time.
We're going from another